Hello sweet welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time coming across the channel, you are watching Lady B Kitchen. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm super excited to be sharing this ogbonge recipe with you. I will be sharing with you one of the favorite snacks we have in Nigeria called egg roll. I will be sharing with you today how you can fry your egg roll at home, both for sale and both for eat. 99% of Nigeria like this recipe. Let me show you how this recipe is being done. Making this recipe, this is the chairman of the occasion. Here we have our egg. We'll be needing egg on this recipe because we call it egg roll. So here I have half crate of egg. So here is the egg I will be using for this recipe. Over here I have the cooking pot I will be using to cook the egg. First of all, we have to parboil the egg. We are not making use of the raw egg. We have to first of all cook the egg. So all I will do is to transfer some of the egg inside the cooking pot. After adding all the eggs inside the cooking pot, it depends the quantity of the egg roll you are making. So now I'm done adding the egg that I will be needing. All I will do is to transfer cold water inside the pot. After adding the water, I will transfer the pot to the gas. So we are cooking this egg for 10 minutes before the egg will be ready. All I will do is to cover this to cook for 10 minutes. On this bowl, I will be breaking raw egg inside this bowl. I will break 4 raw egg on this bowl. I'm using the raw egg to mix my dough. I'm using 4 raw egg to mix the dough because the quantity of the egg roll I'm making is big. I make almost 17 egg roll. So now I will be using 4 raw egg to mix the dough. The egg roll is being ordered for one of my customers. So I say it will be nice for me to share it with you how the egg roll is being made. In case of tomorrow you want to make yours, if you don't near me to order from me, you can always make yours at home. On this bowl, I have a cold water inside this bowl. So this water is so cold. So the egg is cooked by now. I will transfer all the eggs inside this bowl. The reason why I'm adding the eggs inside the cold water, this will enable me to peel the body of the egg after 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the egg is being cold by now. So all I will do is to peel the body of the egg one after the other. Adding the eggs inside the cold water make the work so easy for me. First of all, I add the water in freezer just for 20 minutes before I bring it out, and then adding the eggs inside. So because the water is cold and it make the work so easy for me, after peeling the egg, I really like the outcome. So just take a good look at this. You can still try your own as well this way. You can as well add ice if you have any at the moment. So I'm done peeling all the eggs. So on this tray, I'm going to be adding some tissue, then transfer all the eggs inside this tray. Why I'm transferring the egg over here is to enable the egg to get dried. I want the water on the egg to get dry because I don't want to see water inside the egg by the time I will be making use of it. So I will take one of the tissue and use it to clean all the body of the egg so that the water will get dried. So after doing this, I will keep this aside. Now it's time to prepare the dough. Before that, I will be sharing with you my measurement cup that I use measuring my ingredients. The big cup I use it for the flour, and the small ones I use it for the rest ingredients. On this bowl, I will add 4 cups of soft flour inside the bowl. I will write down the number of the measurement I use in the description box. Please don't forget to check it out. Next, I will be adding is sugar. So here is the quantity of the sugar I use. The next ingredient is corn flour. If you want to know the purpose of this corn flour, drop it in the comment section. Next, I will add some salt and nutmeg. Now I'm done adding all the dry ingredients, then I have already mixed everything together. Here is the butter I will be using for this recipe. So the butter is being soft already, so the butter is soft, so I will transfer everything inside the bowl, then give it a mix. You can see I open my pan. So first of all, you have to wash your hand with clean water. So mine is just being washed with clean water, then I will use my hand to massage the flour. So just massage the flour and the butter together, and this is what we have after doing that. Next to be adding is the raw egg we mixed earlier. So I will transfer all the raw egg inside the bowl, then give it a thorough mix. So here we are going to be mixing this very nice and very much mix, because I want everything to get combined at this point. On this cup, I have liquid milk inside this cup. So now I will transfer the liquid milk inside the dough, then give it a very good mix. At this point, we have to mix so that everything will get combined. Now I'm done mixing the dough. This is the final look after mixing the dough. At this point, the dough is ready. I will cover this dough to be resting for 20 minutes before I will be making use of it. For the frying oil, this is the oil I will be using to fry the egg roll, and this is the quantity of the oil that I will be using. I'm showing you the quantity of the oil that I'm using because we always need much oil to fry our egg roll. I have my pot on the fire already, so here is the pot I will use to fry the egg roll. So now I will transfer all the oil inside the pot. After transferring all the oil, I will leave this for 15 to 20 minutes for the oil to get hot before I will be frying the egg roll. Now the dough is ready. So this is the dough after 15 minutes of covering the dough. So it's ready at this point and it's ready to fry. So now let me show you how you can roll your egg roll one after the other. First of all, you will cut a little bit of butter in your hand. Just this size is okay. So you will use your hand to white it like this. Just give it a little bit of white before adding the egg roll. You still have to add in some flour so that the egg roll, when you add it, it will not be stinking inside the butter. So now what you will do is to cover like this. You have to be slow while doing this. You don't want to break the egg inside the butter. It will not be nice. So we're just covering this, just simple and slow. The thing will be covered. You know, covering egg roll sometimes it always been stubborn. You want to open one of two eyes, so you don't want that eye to open. So that is why you have to cover it very nice and slow so that everything will be covered. Some of the excess butter, then you will keep it aside. So now you can still give it a nice seal. So just seal everything together and roll it like this so that it will not get open during the frying process, because you don't want that. You have to make sure that everything is well sealed and well covered like this. I will still take you to the same process once more. The same way I covered the first step, and that is the same way I'm covering this one. Nothing is different at this point. So I will just cover the same way and cut off the excess, then make sure that I seal everything together so that it will not open any eyes. Before that, I will be adding some flour like this, then roll it very tight, and after rolling it, this is what you will be seeing. you see that just like this, everything is well covered. This covering process, I know many of us find it very difficult, but when you settle down to do it, you will have a nice outcome. So second step and how you can still cover your egg roll. So first of all, you will just take some butter and the flour, then add in a little bit of flour, then take your roller and roll the butter just small like this. After rolling the batter, then what you will do is to add one egg inside the batter, then cover the same way we cover the first step. So just cover and make sure that you use your hand to gather all the batter together, then cut out the excess that you don't need, then still put it some flour and give it a roll. So I have some flour in my pan already, then I will still roll it like this. So any of this one you can make use of it. If you can just take your butter the same way I just take mine, then roll it, or you can put it on the floor first before you roll. So all of it is useful. Now I'm done rolling all the egg roll. So on this tray I will be adding some flour because I will transfer all the egg roll inside this tray. At this point it's ready to fry, so here I will just transfer everything inside this tray before I will take it to the gas and fry the egg roll. So after adding everything, now we are done rolling the egg roll and it's time to fry. Here is the oil. It has been hotting for minutes now, so all I'm doing is to check if it's ready. Yes, the oil is ready to use. Now I will transfer everything inside the oil, so I'll be adding this one after the other. Doing this, guys, you have to be careful so that the oil will not hurt your finger. Actually, I fried the egg roll twice, so this is the first step and I'm frying it now. I will add half of it inside the oil, then after adding half of it, this will be frying for 20 minutes with high heat. Okay, I use high heat, but using high heat you have to stand beside. Standing beside means that you will be there stirring the egg roll, because you don't want to leave it and go and sit down somewhere. Before you come back, the egg roll will get burned, or some of the parts will burn and some will not burn. So you have to stand beside and be turning like this so that everything will fry together and have a one color after everything is being fried. You don't want to be seeing some of it is black, some of it is gold, so you don't need that. So I'll be frying this for 20 to 25 minutes, but I just stand beside to make sure that everything is fried and everything come out so colorful at once. I would still like to know in the comment section if you like your egg roll to be that brown color, like sometimes it will be showing like as if it's burnt. So me, I don't really like that kind of egg roll. So at this point my egg roll is being fried and is being cooked. So what I will do now is to take it out from sometimes, you know, after taking it out from the oil, it will still be frying until the egg roll is being cooled. That is when it will stop frying. So on this basket I will cover with some tissue, then this is the basket I will transfer all the fried egg roll inside. Just like this, the egg roll is being fried. Just take a good look at this. Did you want your egg roll to fry more than this, or you just like it like this? I still want to know in the comment section. Egg roll, my people. So now the egg roll is ready, and this is the egg roll after frying this egg roll. This is what we have. You can see everything is well sealed and everything is well closed. So you can only achieve this when you take your time to cover and seal that space when you are covering. So it's very important. So I still tell you, if you want, as I said earlier, if you want to know the purpose of me adding corn flour inside my mixture, you want to know, drop it in the comment section, because some people use and some does not use it. So me, I use mine, and if you want to know the reason why, drop it in the comment section. So my people, we have come to the end of this video. So this is the end of this video. If you love the way I make this egg roll, if it's simple and you learn something from this video, please don't forget to share to others to learn too. I will be seeing you in my next one. Bye bye.